Same thing for whatever the Rippaverse puts out. It's going to be dependent on, is it a quality product? Is it something that you feel like you can't live without? And it's hard for us to talk about these things because, again, to Bayonet's point, we're creators. We got to spend our money on other things. So something has to rise to a certain level expectation before I give money to it.
Yes.
And I think as creators, it's kind of hard for us to comment on what the fans are going to do, because the fans are going to consume the content that excites them, that fills some need. I mean, that's why people buy things in the first place, is to fill a need, whether overtly or subvertly, whatever that is. And that's why people don't give up on Star Wars. There's still people who by their principles should be against what Disney's doing and say they are, but they're still going to the movies, still watching it, because there's something about those characters that is intrinsic to them, and they're always going to support them. The biggest issue is our national economy, possible collapse of the dollar, the market crash, because as we saw in the post-roaring 20s with the market crash then, people still went out and bought things to be creative about. They were buying the pulps, they were buying the cheap 10-cent comic books, because that was the cheap medium. Now I believe that that's going to be like webtoons if that ever happens. So have a digital presence, have easy accessibility to the characters and stories that you're trying to tell to weather that, because that's going to be a bigger driver of sales than YouTubers making comics and watering down some little indie pool.
I would say, to your point about during Depression era stuff, during war, during times of strife, entertainment is something that people turn to quite a lot, because they want to escape the escapism. They want to get away from the horrors and suffering in their daily life, just to have a small section of hope. So even when stuff is going south, it's good for business. I hate to say it, but it is.
Yeah. But you want to make a quality product because people are going to be more choosy.
True. Yes.